Dear students, Salam Alaikum. This is topic 8 Integration by Parts in Math 200 Calculus 2 for the semester Spring 2020-2021. See, there are many techniques of integration and this is one of the most important. In topic 3, we learned how to do integration by substitution. Here we will be managing a new technique which is called integration by parts. Many times we have to evaluate integral of product of two functions. But in the formulation, we will not write it as product of two functions. You'll have the first function into derivative of the second function, whose integral will be first function into second function without integration here, minus integral derivative of the first function into second function. See, what is important to be noted is in the basic, in the starting integral, you are not having product of two functions, but you have product of a function and derivative of a function. On integrating it, you will get product of two functions minus integral derivative of the first function into second function. So in this topic, we'll be learning to decide which is f and which is g prime, which is the function, first function, and which is the derivative of the second function. Now you can write it in short form, write u equal to f of x, du equal to f prime x dx, v equal to g of x, dv equal to g prime x dx. You will get finally u dv equal to integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. See, the v repeats in two parts. One is without integration u into v minus integral v du. See, the structure of this formula has to be understood. It comes from your derivative of the product rule. After you get the answer, the verification has to be done using the product rule. uv whole prime is u prime b plus uv prime, derivative of the first function into second function plus first function into derivative of the second function from calculus 1. And if v is equal to e power kx, then you can use this shortcut for verification of your answer. uv whole prime will be u prime plus ku bracket close e power kx. You don't have to worry much about the shortcut. We'll be verifying it without the shortcut almost all the time, but the smarter students can learn the shortcut and save the time. So here we'll be focusing on integration by parts. This is a very important topic and we'll go from simpler to complex examples. The first problem is evaluate the integral using integration by parts for the integral x into e power x. E power x is your exponential function. Now you have to decide u equal to something and dv equal to something. Normally we choose u equal to x power 1 power 2 power n. In almost all the cases, barring few exceptions like the ln x, the logarithm natural. In the logarithm case, we do it the opposite way. We shall see that example also in this video. But if it is e power x, x e power x, x sine x, x cosine x, then you will put u equal to x. If it is x square, you will put u equal to x square, except in the case of logarithm. Now, there are three things here, x, e power x and dx. If you want to count it, this counting is not very proper, but you can think it like that, x, e power x and dx. Choose u equal to one thing and the remaining things will be dv. And the dv will always contain the dx. So you have to choose dv in such a way that you can integrate it here. Integration of dv is v, and whatever you choose here, you have to integrate it the way you are seeing the integration of the exponential function. So if you choose u equal to x, then dv will be equal to e power x dx. Everything from the integrand has to be accommodated in two places, u equal to something and dv equal to something. Do not leave out anything. Sometimes you'll have 4-5 things here. So you have to fit all of them into these two things. So put u equal to x, du equal to dx. This we have seen this kind of thing in the topic 3, integration by substitution, when we switch over from x to u. Now dv equal to e power x dx. Integrate both the sides, you will get integration of dv is v, integration of e power x is e power x. See, the rule of integration is given here, k equal to 1, and do not put plus c in the middle steps. Just write v equal to e power x. Now apply the main formula. Integral u dv equal to u into v minus integral v du. U equal to x, v equal to e power x. Write x into e power x in several steps. There is no integration for u into v. Now focus on the second part. Minus integral v du. Minus how much is v? E power x. How much is du? Du equal to dx. In this case, in other times, it will have a structure. Now minus integral e power x dx. This integration we can do from that one page of 13 formulae. Integration of e power x is e power x. So your answer is x into e power x minus e power x, and add the plus c in the last step. Now e power x is repeating in both the components, so you just factorize it, take e power x common, open a bracket, write x minus 1 in the bracket. This bracket is traditionally written on the left by most people. Sometimes we can write it on the right also. So I have written in both ways. Do it the way which appeals to you. And please note that the constant of integration is written only in the last step, not in the dv step. Do not make that mistake. Then this kind of answers need to be verified. So how do you check your solution? Capital F is x into e power x minus e power x plus c. The derivative of, now you have to use the product rule. Derivative of x is 1, copy e power x, plus x into derivative of e power x, which is e power x. Derivative of e power x is e power x, derivative of c is 0. This 1 into e power x will cancel with this minus e power x, and you'll be left with x into e power x. This verification of your answer is important. If you have time, you do it, but I do it all the time. We have to be a little bit quick in checking our answers because the answer has many steps. So you have to check the answer by one method or the other. Now slowly we'll go to different examples. Evaluate the integral using integration by parts. Integral x cos x. See, this phrase using integration by parts in the question is extra. You should know what technique to use, when to use substitution, when to do direct integration, when to use integration by parts, and the new techniques which we'll be learning in the next month. So you have to decide what technique to use. We'll just say evaluate integral x cos x. They will not tell you the technique in the question. Again, choose u equal to x and dv equal to cos x dx. Look, we have copied the x, cos x and dx, everything. dv and dx will come together. So dv equal to cos x dx, du equal to dx as before. Integrate on the left and on the right. Integration of dv is v. Integration of cosine is plus sign, not minus, plus sign. Now, integral u dv is equal to u into v minus integral v du. Now, u is equal to x, v equal to sin x. Copy x sin x in 2-3 steps. Then integrate v du. There is a minus in the rule, so just remember to note it out. Integration of v, we have seen it is sin x, so it is v equal to sin x, du equal to dx. We have sin x dx integration. Now do this integration. Integration of sine is minus cosine, so I put a bracket here. This minus into minus is plus. It is x sin x plus cos x plus c. There is no further algebra in this question. There is nothing to be factorized. Now what rules of integration we need in this question? Integration of cosine is plus sine over k. Integration of sine is minus cosine over k plus c. We do not need the plus c in the middle steps. Now check the solution. In capital F is x sin x plus cos x plus c. Derivative of x is 1. Copy the sin x plus x into derivative of sin x is cosine x. Derivative of cosine is minus sine. This 1 sin x and minus sin x will cancel. You will be left with x cosine x. That's it. Problem number 3. Evaluate the integral. I have removed that phrase integration by parts. X sin 6x. Now gradually we are putting the numbers. In the last questions there were no numbers, it was 1. Now here we have the 6 sitting here, we have to be extra careful. U equal to x as before and dv equal to sin 6x dx. Now du equal to dx. Integration of dv is v. Integration of sin 6x is minus 1 by 6 cosine 6x. Remember it is minus 1 by 6, not plus 1 by 6. Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. V is coming 2 times, once without integration, one inside the integral. Now copy u equal to x, v equal to minus 1 by 6 cosine 6x. Put a big bracket. Whenever you see negative numbers or something else, just put a bracket. You can remove the bracket after 2 steps. X into bracket minus 1 by 6 cos x. Open the bracket, you will get minus 1 by 6 x cosine 6x. Copy it in 3-4 steps here. Then integral minus integral v du. V is equal to this bracket minus 1 by 6 cosine 6x and du equal to dx. Now minus into minus 1 by 6, the number has to go out, it will become plus 1 by 6 integration of cosine 6x. Integration of cosine is plus 1 by 6 sine 6x. There is no need to write plus, no need of brackets. 6 into 6 is 36, you'll get minus 1 by 6 x cosine 6x plus 1 by 36 sine 6x plus c. Now we have to do a little bit of algebra. Do it, you'll get sine 6x minus 6x cosine 6x full divided by 36 plus c. Now again you have to differentiate and check your answers. Next example. Problem 4. Evaluate the integral x cosine 4x integration. U equal to x, du equal to dx, dv equal to cosine 4x dx. dv equal to integral cosine 4x dx, v equal to 1 by 4 sine 4x. Now integral u dv equal to u into v minus integral v du. Now how much is v? Open a bracket. 1 over 4 sine 4x, u equal to x. We have no integration here, just simple algebra. Write first 1 by 4, then x, then the sine 4x. You get 1 by 4x sine 4x. Copy it in 4-5 steps till you finish the answer. Then the second part is minus integral v du. This has to be done extra care. Minus integration of 1 over 4 sine 4x. This 1 over 4 will come out. We'll get minus 1 over 4 outside the integral. Inside you have sine 4x dx. When you integrate sine, you get minus cosine, and this is k equal to 4. You'll get minus 1 by 4 cosine 4x. Now open the bracket, it will become plus 1 by 16 cosine 4x. Minus into minus is plus, plus c. Now we have to do some algebra and write it as 1 over 16 bracket 4x sine 4x plus cosine 4x bracket close plus c. The rules of integrations of a cosine and sine given here for your convenience, but you have to remember them. Again, check the solution by differentiation. Problem 5. Evaluate the integral using integration by parts, integral x e power minus 8x dx. Now again the solution is u equal to x, dv equal to e power minus 8x dx, du equal to dx as before. Now integrate dv, you will get v. Integration of e power kx is 1 over k e power kx. Do not write the plus c in the middle step. V equal to minus 1 by 8 e power minus 8x. Now integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. You have to keep writing this formula in every question. Now v equal to bracket minus 1 by 8 e power minus 8x. Always use extra brackets. You can remove them. This will become minus 1 by 8 x e power minus 8x. Copy it in 3-4 steps till you finish the answer. The second part is minus integral v du. Minus integral bracket minus 1 over 8 e power minus 8x. Minus into minus is plus. You will get 1 by 8 e power minus 8x dx. Now do this integration. The 1 by 8 is outside. E power minus 8x. You will get minus 1 by 8 e power minus 8x. 8 into 8 is 64. You'll get minus 1 over 64 e power minus 8x plus c. Now again e power minus 8x is repeating. You take it out. Then write 1 over 64 with the minus. You'll get minus 1 over 64 bracket 8x plus 1 e power minus 8x plus c. This bracket can be written either on the left or on the right of the exponential. Both are fine, but we have to be conscious that we can do it in different ways. Again, you have to differentiate and check the answer. I will not do differentiation again and again. This is from calculus 1. You have to manage it yourself. Now, problem number 6. Evaluate the integral x secant square 5x. Now, if you open that one page of 13 formulae, integration of secant square will give you tangent with the number. 1 over k, k equal to 5 in this case, u equal to x, du equal to dx, dv equal to secant square 5x dx. You have x, secant square and dx, so put dv equal to secant square and the dx, and u equal to x, du equal to dx. dv equal to integration of secant square, which is 1 over 5 tangent 5x. Now apply the main rule, integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. X secant square 5x integration will be u into v, u equal to x, v equal to 1 over 5 tangent 5x. Open the bracket, you will get 1 by 5x tan 5x. Copy it in 4 or 5 steps till you finish the answer. Now the second part is minus integral v du minus integral 1 over 5 tangent 5x. This 1 over 5 goes out, you get minus 1 by 5 tangent 5x. Now the tangent integration was done in topic 3. Let me repeat it. Tangent is equal to sine over cosine. Put u equal to cos 5x and du equal to minus 5 sine 5x dx. So sine 5x dx equal to minus 1 by 5 du. See, tangent is sine over cosine. Derivative of cosine is minus sine. That minus 1 will get adjusted in the steps. So your integration of the tangent is 1 over cosine sine 5x dx. Sine 5x dx is minus 1 by 5 du. We have done the substitution. And 1 by cosine 5x is 1 by u. This is power minus 1. We have to use the logarithm. Minus 1 by 5 will be out, and you will get integral 1 over u, which is logarithm natural u. So you will get minus 1 by 5 logarithm natural u, which is minus 1 by 5 logarithm. Put u equal to cos 5x back. Now this minus can be taken inside and cosine will get replaced by the secant. You can do that if you so wish. Okay, I'll be doing it is one of the questions. Now your answer is, for the logarithm tangent 5x is minus 1 by 5 logarithm cosine 5x, and you have to put the absolute value because the argument of the logarithm has to be positive over the real numbers. Your answer is 1 by 5 x tan 5x plus 1 by 25. This minus 1 by 5 into minus 1 by 5 will give plus 1 by 25. Logarithm natural cosine 5x absolute value plus c. You can take 1 by 25 common. In the bracket you will get 5x tan 5x plus ln absolute value cosine 5x. Now this has to be done very carefully. You have to remember topics from your old integrations. They will be coming again and again in the new chapters, new topics. This topic will come again in some new other topic, some other new topic. Again you differentiate your answer and see its correctness. Now, problem number 7. Evaluate the integral ln x dx. Now you have logarithm ln x inside and dx. There is also a 1 sitting here, which we do not write explicitly. Choose u equal to ln x. You cannot choose u equal to 1 because derivative of a number is 0. It will not lead you to any solution. So put u equal to ln x, du equal to 1 by x dx. Now please remember, in this question du is not equal to dx, it is 1 by x dx. dv equal to 1 dx. This 1 is extra, there is actually no need to write. dv equal to dx, v equal to x. Do not write plus c at this stage. Now integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. U equal to ln x, v equal to x. Write it in the correct order, you will get x ln x. Minus integral v du. V is how much? X. Du is 1 by x dx. This x will cancel, you will get minus integral 1 dx. Integration of 1, even this 1 there is no need to write. Integration of dx is x. There is a minus sitting out. Your answer is x ln x minus x plus c. You can take x common, you will get x into ln x minus 1 plus c. This kind of factorization is helpful in understanding the function and if you have something more to do with it. Now, what are the rules of integration we need here? Integration of 1 by x dx is ln x plus c. Again differentiate and check your answer. Now problem number 8. Evaluate the integral x square ln x. Do not put u equal to x square because we have the logarithm function. u equal to ln x. You differentiate, you get rid of the logarithm. That's the idea. Now dv equal to x square dx. So dv integration is v, integration of x square is 1 by 3 x cube. Do not write plus c. Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So u equal to ln x, v equal to 1 by 3 x cube. Open the bracket, you will get 1 by 3 x cube ln x. Now the second part is minus integral v du. What is v? 1 by 3 x power 3. This 1 by 3 will come out. X power 3 is called x cube. Du equal to 1 by x dx. Please remember du equal to 1 by x dx. Remember the 1 by x. X cube divided by x is x squared. 3 minus 1 is 2. You will get x squared. Power 2 is called x squared. Now integrate x square, you will get 1 by 3 x cube. Now minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 is minus 1 by 9 x cube plus c. Your integration here is over, but you have to take the x cube common and take 1 by 9 common. You will get 1 by 9 x cube into bracket 3 ln x minus 1. You can take the 3 inside the ln x and you will get ln x cube, but we don't have to do it in this question. Sometimes we have to do some more algebra in your engineering and physics problems. Now, problem 9. Evaluate the integral x power 8 ln x. Again put u equal to ln x, du equal to 1 by x dx, dv equal to x power 8 dx. v equal to integration of x power 8 is 1 over 9 x power 9. Do not put the plus c there. Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. U equal to ln x, v equal to 1 by 9 x power 9. Open the bracket, you will get 1 by 9 x power 9 ln x. Copy it in 3-4 steps till you finish the answer. Now the second part is of the integration minus integral v du. Minus integral v du. V is how much? 1 by 9 x power 9. Du is 1 by x dx. This 1 by 9 will go out. X power 9 divided by x is x power 9 minus 1, which is x power 8. Last time it was power 2. Now it is power 8. You have to be careful. Minus 1 by 9 is outside. Integrate x power 8. You will get 1 by 9 x power 9. 9 into 9 is 81. You will get minus 1 by 81 x power 9 plus c. Again take x power 9 and 1 by 81 common. In bracket you will get 9 ln x minus 1. This is it. Now if you can do it for power 8, you can do it for any power, including fractional powers. Problem 10. Evaluate the integral tan inverse x dx. Now again, there is only one function here. So the second thing will be 1. Put dv equal to 1 dx, v equal to x. U equal to tan inverse x. The derivative is, look at your differentiation rules. Du equal to 1 by 1 plus x square dx. Now integral u dv is u into v tan inverse x bracket x. This is inverse function, not power minus 1. Traditionally we write x before, so it is x tan inverse x in 2-3 steps. Minus integral v du. Now v is how much? X. Du is 1 over 1 plus x square dx. Open the bracket, you will get integration x over 1 plus x square. Now what rule will you use? There is no direct formula for this. Derivative of 1 plus x square is 0 plus 2x equal to 2x, and you have the x sitting here. That 2 will get adjusted. Use substitution. Put u equal to 1 plus x square, du equal to 2x dx, and x dx equal to du by 2 half du. This is topic 3. So integration will be, write x and the dx together. You will get integral 1 over 1 plus x square 1 over u. X dx is half du. The half comes out 1 over u. This is power minus 1. You have to use logarithm natural. You will get half ln u, which is half ln 1 plus x square. This half can be taken inside like this, and you can write ln square root of 1 plus x square in some questions. So anyway, now x tan inverse x is the outside thing. Inside this integration you do it, you will get the second part is minus 1 by 2, because the integration of x over 1 plus x square is half ln 1 plus x square, and there is a minus sitting out plus c. No algebra can be done here except that you can take the half inside. the logarithm, which we are not going to do in this question. Again, differentiate and check the answer. Problem 11. Evaluate the integral sine inverse x dx. Put u equal to sine inverse x, du equal to 1 by 1 minus x squared dx. Please remember the derivative of sine inverse x is 1 over 1 minus x squared under the root. Put dv equal to 1 dx, integrate, you will get v equal to x. Now your integration is u dv equal to u into v minus integral v du. Now put u equal to sine inverse x, v equal to x, you will get x sine inverse x. Normally we write the x first and the function second. This is sine inverse, not power minus 1. Some people write arc sine, that is also fine. Minus integral v du. Now it is x into bracket 1 over 1 minus x square under the root dx. Open the bracket, you will get x divided by square root of 1 minus x square. This is power minus half. What is inside the power? 1 minus x square. So derivative of 1 minus x square is 0 minus 2x equal to minus 2x, and the x is sitting here. So you have to use substitution and take care of the minus 2. So let's do the substitution. U equal to 1 minus x square, du equal to minus 2x dx, x dx equal to du by minus 2, which is minus half du. Now do your substitution, you will get 1 over square root, write the x and the dx together, u power minus half into minus half du. This minus half comes out, you have integration u power minus half. Use the rule. You will get u power minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1. You will get u power half divided by half. Minus half divided by half is minus 1. We do not write the 1 here. You will get minus square root of u. And put back the value of u. It is minus square root of 1 minus x square. So your final answer is x sine inverse x plus into square root of 1 minus x square. You'll get 1 minus in this integration after substitution, and this 1 minus here. Both minus into minus is plus. So that's what is happening here in this question. We'll be discussing these things again in the class, and you have to check your answer by differentiation. Now same thing will happen for cos inverse, but I will do it for you. Evaluate the integral cos inverse x dx. Put u equal to cos inverse x, du equal to minus 1 by 1 minus x square. Now we are getting the minus here. Dv equal to 1 dx, v equal to x. You now do apply the formula integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. We'll get cos inverse x bracket into x, and we write the x first, we'll get x cos inverse x. Now v equal to x and du equal to minus 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared bracket close dx. Now take this minus outside, you'll get plus x over 1 minus x square under the root. Again you'll do integration by substitution. It is just similar to the last time, except that the sign outside is plus. Last time it was minus. Plus into minus is minus. So your answer is x cos inverse x minus square root of 1 minus x square plus c. This is it. And this substitution is being repeated here. Actually there is no need to repeat it. You can copy it from the previous question. Now comes a different type of question. Evaluate the integral using integration by parts x square e power x. Here the power is 2, put u equal to x square. If it is power 3, put u equal to x cube. Except in the logarithm, you have to do it a different procedure, and we have finished the logarithms in the previous examples in this video. So put u equal to x square and put dv equal to e power x dx. du equal to 2x dx. Remember there is a 2x sitting here. It's not dx, it is 2x dx. Integrate v, you will get v equal to e power x. Integrate dv, you will get v equal to e power x. Integral u dv equal to u into v minus v du. U equal to x square, v equal to e power x. Just copy it in 2-3 steps. After that, now you do part 2 minus integral v du. Now v is how much? E power x. Du is 2x dx. This 2 will come out, you will get minus 2 integral x e power x. So look, we started with power 2, it became power 1 now. X e power x. Now x e power x we have done before. How did we do it? We put u equal to x, du equal to dx, dv equal to e power x dx, v equal to e power x. Do the complete integration by parts for e power x into e power x and copy the answer here. What is the answer? X into e power x minus e power x. Copy the answer without the c. So, and there's a minus 2 outside. So you'll get, open the bracket now. X square e power x minus 2x e power x plus 2. Minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2 plus c. Your integration is over. Now take e power x common. You'll get bracket x square minus 2x plus 2. This bracket can be written either on the left or on the right. Now let me repeat. We started with power 2. We got power 1 here. Here we started with power 1 and here we got inside power 0. Power 0 means number, minus integral e power x1 into e power x1 means power 0. And we do not write it. Anything to the power 0 is 1 except 0 power 0 is not defined. So it is x power 0 which is 1 here, we do not write. So if you start with power 2, you will get in one first iteration power 1. Next iteration it is power 0. If you start with power 5, you'll go to power 4, then power 3, then power 2, then power 1, you'll need 4 pages. So anyway, so you go down step by step. Yeah, this is it. And the answer becomes long, but the procedure is the same. Start with power 3, then power 2, then power 1, then power 0. When it is power 0, you do it from that one page of integration. Now this is your realistic question. Evaluate the integral x square e power minus 9x dx. Put u equal to x square, du equal to 2x dx, dv equal to e power minus 9x dx. This is very important. U equal to x square, dv equal to e power minus 9x dx. Now differentiate u, you will get du equal to 2x dx. Remember there is a 2x sitting here. Now integrate dv, we will get v. Integration of e power minus 9x dx is minus 1 over 9 e power minus 9x. Now you have to keep putting brackets there. Now u dv equal to integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. U equal to x square, v is that bracket minus 1 over 9 e power minus 9x. Open the bracket, you will get minus x square e power minus 9x. Copy it in 4-5 steps till you finish the answer. Now the second part has to do with integration minus integral v du. Now open the bracket. Bracket minus 1 over 9 e power minus 9x. Du is 2x dx. And this was your v in the bracket. Open the bracket, take minus 1 by out, 2 also out, you'll get plus 2 by 9. Minus into minus is plus, you'll get plus 2 by 9 x into e power minus 9x dx. So you started with power 2, now you are reduced to power 1. How do you do power 1? Again, go to your margin or end of the page or next page and you put u equal to x, du equal to dx, and e power minus 9x, dv equal to e power minus 9x dx. Do the integration, you'll get v equal to minus 1 by 9 e power minus 9. In the exponential functions, the things repeat. So you can make use of the repetition. But if you make a mistake, the mistake will also repeat. Do this x into e power minus 9x dx. With all the steps, you'll get minus 1 by 9 x into e power minus 9x minus 1 by 81 e power minus 9x plus c. Do not copy the plus c. Now open a bracket here for x, integration of x e power minus 9x. A flower bracket will get minus 1 by 9 x e power minus 9x minus 1 by 81 into e power 9x. Now open this flower bracket. 2 by 9 into minus 1 by 9 is minus 2 by 81, plus 2 by 9 into minus 1 by 81 is minus 2 by 729. Now e power minus 9x is repeating, so take it common and take 1 over 729 also common with the minus sign. In the bracket you will get 81x square plus 18x plus 2. This bracket can be written on the left or on the right. Sufficient to write it on in one way, and I have preferred to write it on the left. Now again you can differentiate and check the answer. Now what is important is if you start with power 2, you will go to power 1 after the first integration by parts. Then for power 1, again you do it in the margins. Power 1 will go to power 0, e power minus 9x. This you can do with the help of that one page formula. So this is it. If you start with power 20, it will go to power 19, then 18, then 17, then 16. You'll need 23 pages to do the answer. That's it. So you have to do more work if the power is big, but the steps are the same. And we'll do some other method if the power is big. There are ways to check the pattern. There are patterns in these answers, and we can certain things repeat alternately, and we can fix that. We'll learn that after finishing this. Problem 15. Evaluate the integral x squared sine 7x. Now put u equal to x square and dv equal to sine 7x dx. Again, you'll be doing the answer in two portions. First for power 2, then that reduced to power 1, then I have to do for power 1 separately in the margin. Now put u equal to x square, dv equal to sine 7x dx. Now du equal to 2x dx, and integrate, you'll get v equal to minus 1 by 7 cosine 7x. Now use your main formula, integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du, u equal to x square, v equal to, open a bracket because there is a minus 1 by 7. You have to do it carefully, minus 1 by 7 cosine 7x. Open the bracket, you will get minus 1 by 7 x square cosine 7x. Copy it in 4-5 steps till you finish the answer. Now v is how much? Bracket minus 1 by 7 cosine 7x. The second portion is minus integral v du. So it is minus 1 by 7 cosine 7x. Du is 2x dx. This 2 and minus 1 by 7 will go out, and there is a minus outside. You will get plus 2 by 7 x cosine 7x dx. The power has come down from 2 to 1, but remember here you had the sine with power 2, here it is cosine with power 1. Now go to your margin and do this integration. X cosine 7x dx is similar to the questions which we have already done. We have done power 1 questions. Now put u equal to x, dv equal to cosine 7x dx. Do the integration by parts. You will get 1 by 7x sine 7x plus 1 by 49 cos 7x plus c. Do not use the plus c in the middle steps. Copy it into the flower bracket. 1 by 7x sine 7x plus 1 by 49 cos 7x. Open the bracket. 2 by 7 into 1 by 7 is 2 by 49 x sine 7x. Plus 2 by 7 into 1 by 49 is 2 over 7 cube, which is 353 cosine 7x plus c. Your integration is over. Now take 1 over 353 common. In the flower bracket, you will have minus 49 x square cosine 7x plus 14 x sine 7x plus 2 cosine 7x. Now sine 7x is coming one time and cosine is coming two times. So do one more factorization inside. You'll get 14x sine 7x, take cos 7x common. What do you have? 2 minus 49x square in a round bracket. So these factorizations are important for your complete answer. This is how your answer should look. Finally, 1 over 353 bracket 14x sine 7x plus another small bracket 2 minus 49x square cos 7x plus c. All students in previous semesters could do all these steps, so you have to learn to do them. Again, you can differentiate and check the answer. Now question 16 is similar to 15, but let's do it. Evaluate the integral x square cosine 9x. Put u equal to x square, du equal to 2x dx, dv equal to cosine 9x dx. You have to adjust all of them. So u equal to x square, dv equal to cos 9x dx. Now integrate, you will get v equal to 1 by 9 sine 9x, u equal to x square, du equal to 2x dx. Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. U equal to x square, v equal to bracket 1 over 9 sine 9x. Open the bracket, you will get 1 by 9 x square sine 9x. Now the next part is minus integral v du. Minus integral bracket 1 over 9 sine 9x, and du is 2x dx. Do not make any mistake. Remember to copy the 2x, you will get 2x dx. This 1 by 9 and 2 will go out. You will get minus 2 by 9 outside the integral. Inside the integral, you will have x sine 9x. You started with power 2. Here you get power 1, but power 1 instead of cosine, you have the sine here. Now do x sine 9x. In the margins as before, put u equal to x, put dv equal to sine 9x dx. your answer will be in the flower brackets minus 1 over 9x cosine 9x plus 1 over 81 sine 9x. Do not write plus c at this stage. We will write it in the next stage. Open these brackets, you will get 1 by 9x square sine 9x plus 2 over 81 x cosine 9x minus 2 over 729 sine 9x plus c. Now take 729 common. In the denominator, you'll get 1 by 729 into bracket 81x squared sine 9x plus 18x cos 9x minus 2 sine 9x. Now the sine x is repeating, so sine 9x. So take sine 9x common, you'll get 81x squared minus 2 in a small bracket. Cos is alone, so just write it 18x cosine 9x. And remember to write plus c in your final step. Again, you can differentiate and check the answer. Now this question we have done before with a different number, but let's repeat it. Evaluate the integral x secant square 8x. Put u equal to x and du equal to secant square 8x dx. Du equal to dx, there is nothing here, 1 dx. So we just write dx here. Integrate dv, you will get v. Integrate secant square 8x, you will get 1 by 8 tangent 8x. Now your main rule is integral u dv, which is equal to uv minus integral v du. So put x into bracket 1 over 8 tangent 8x minus integral v du. 1 by 8 tangent 8x bracket close dx. Now open the bracket outside, which is 1 by 8 x tan 8x. Now this 1 by 8 will go out and it is integration of tangent 8x dx. Now integration of tangent is minus 1 by 8 ln cosine 8x with the absolute value. We have seen it before, and those who want to recall it can read it from here in the margins. Open the bracket, minus 1 by 8 into minus 1 by 8 is 1 by 64. Take 1 by 64 common, you'll get 8x tangent 8x plus ln cosine 8x and with the absolute value because the argument has to be positive, yes, for the logarithm, plus c. Those who want, they can remember the rule for the tangent, write it separately. Tangent kx integration will be minus 1 by k logarithm natural cosine kx with absolute value. So these are the things which you have to do. If it is power 3, you can do it by the same method in the previous question. Okay. Only thing is the steps will be more and we'll look at it in the next topic, not in this topic. Okay. If you have any questions, we'll discuss them again in the class. See you soon in the class, inshallah. And this is my channel. Please listen to these videos at least 2 times. Go through my notes in the Moodle and ask me any questions which you have. See you soon, inshallah, in the class. Assalamu alaikum.